And keeping with finances, let's talk here. Whether you've been impacted by the economic challenges presented by the pandemic, there are money lessons that we should all be learning from this situation. Our money expert, Andy Manley, joins us now to talk about what we should have learned and how we can better prepare to weather financial storms in the future. Andy, thank you for joining us. First question is, what are the most important lessons that people really need to have learned during the past 6 months or so?
Well, I think there's four. One, that really you need to have a budget, that you need to use good money habits, that building an emergency fund is not optional, and that you really need to make sure that you control how much debt you're getting into. Those are the four most important lessons I think we all should be learning from this time period.
All right, you started off with saying you should have a budget. So how does having a budget help in times of economic uncertainty?
Well, a lot of people think a budget is just about tracking your expenses, but a budget is really a great tool for if you have variations in income to figure out where you can cut expenses or how much debt that you can take on. So it's a great tool to help you manage the ups and downs of your income life.
Gotcha. You know, we often talk about, with you on here, important money habits. What are some of the most important money habits to use, especially during this time?
Well, three, because they help you make your money go farther, and that's comparison shopping, using discounts and coupons, and avoiding impulse buys. Those three things are the best way to control how much money you spend or make what money you have to go a little bit farther.
Now, unfortunately, a lot of people found this out the hard way this year, but why does having an emergency fund matter so much?
Because really, it's the only way if your income goes away that you have any chance of not building debt or pulling out retirement funds to cover your essential cost. So if you don't have an emergency fund, you're really you're in a pretty bad situation. And so I think this should show that you really need to do whatever you can to build an emergency fund in the good times.
Yeah, and then what should people have learned then about managing debt as a whole?
I think as managing a debt as a whole, when the times are good, we run up our debt to our full income and we can make those payments and never thinking that our income might go away. And a better lesson to learn is never go to your full debt potential based on your income. Buy a little less house, buy a little less car, don't put as many things on credit so that when times are bad, you're still able to make those debt payments and not put yourself in a difficult situation.
All right, Andy Manley, as always, we appreciate your advice. We'll see you next week, buddy.
Okay, thank you.